the McMichaels federal civil rights case has denied the plea bargain of the McMichaels attorneys at the behest of Ahmaud Arbery's family. Thank you. Here's why they wanted this to go through. They were going to admit it was racially charged, and then what would happen is they would spend, I think, 20 to 30 years in federal penitentiary instead of the state penitentiary. Now the difference is that you get better food, you get better accommodations, high profile people are treated better in those prisons, there's better security, and quite honestly, why do they deserve that? And that's what the family was saying. Like, we got our guilty verdict. If you go put them in these nice prisons, basically almost like what you call blue collar type prisons for some people, you know, they're gonna get better treatment, you know, and it's like they don't deserve better treatment. Like, if they're gonna admit guilt to a civil rights crime, then they deserve the worst treatment, you know. So sending them to jail, I believe, or prison in Georgia is a far worse punishment than sending them to the federal penitentiary. The judge did indeed shoot down the plea deal. Her reasoning was interesting. I'd like to see what she does with the rest of the case, but the reasoning was that she didn't feel that it would be executing justice to give them 20 to 30 years in federal prison. She felt that she didn't want to be tied to that number, and she wanted to hear out more of the case. That based upon the evidence and, you know, whatever's brought forward, she felt that, you know, there could be justification for more or less time, but she didn't want to be tied into that static number so early without having heard all the evidence. So I think that's very compelling. I think that's an interesting take from the judge, and I'd like to see where this goes. I'm really interested in that. But I am happy that they didn't get to skate like that, because I think they need to do some hard time. I think they need to do some real time. And if what I was reading is accurate, it would be like a powder puff version of that, you know? So I'm with it. I'm with it 100%. These guys are fucking dog shit. They deserve to fry, you know? Not that I'm in favor of the death penalty, but in theory, it just seems like these are the type of people that, like, we don't want in the world. These are not the people that we want to be fostering any kind of following or you know, thought agreement. I don't know how else I want to put it right now. Got a little high right there, so. But you get me, man. Like, I don't want to see these people's ideologies perpetuate. And I think the easiest way to do that is give them the harshest punishments possible, put them completely out of the limelight, take them out of the media, don't give it any attention. Do not give these people attention. Giving it attention is going to make it worse. That's when you get copycats. That's when you get other people looking for that same type of glory, right? Because people want one of two things. They either want fame or infamy, right? I think in general, you'll find that people who I guess would tend to find their way into these kinds of situations in the spotlight in some way or another. They want one of two things, fame or infamy. What's up, JJ, for now? Hope you're having a good night. So I do want to see these guys have their day in court. I think it needs to flesh out too. Like, I think that's another part about it. Like, I want to see, you know, what they're going to say. I mean, I don't know how much more you could say that wasn't already said in the state trial, I guess, but, you know, it's interesting. It's compelling to me.